beat you, Catalina. You better like it before Catalina does. She's always the first like on it, Dixon. She's always first. Well, always when she taps into it right away. There's certainly a good handful that she hasn't. We put the last of our freaking firewood. I legitimately thought I would have enough till tomorrow. And, or through tomorrow. And we burned almost everything. I have one more big log to throw on here. Hell yeah, we back. That was quick. I tried to be quick. I did not do anything else other than stoke the fire. No, mine shows me as first. Dang. Alright, okay, gotta know about it. Freaking appreciate you, Lily. I'm drying the grilled cheese. Freaking beautiful, Enid. Definitely beat you, Cat. Katarina, do you like to be called Cat? Is that something I can refer to you as? Sorry, I'm gonna sleep over. You're all good, Lily. Lily, missed last stream. I'm sorry. How we doing, Lucas? Hey, I also wish you an amazing night. I don't care, Cat is faster to type. But if I'm saying it out loud, like, you don't go by Cat. We're outside tonight. That is right, Lucas. We are by the fire. It is rolling. It's rolling real good. That's almost the last of the wood. There's one more log I can throw on there. And we might go back inside the bus. Actually, yeah, we're like right in the middle of the ground. It's that time of night, so my back is cold, and then towards the fire, I'm like crazy warm. Katrina was bothering me a little bit because I know I'm getting it wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry about that one. It's all good. Do whatever you feel is right, Kat. That's rough, Lucas. How often you shower, guy? I shower him with cuddles every day. Otherwise, I give him a real good scrub down whenever we see water. Last time was a hot springs. He doesn't like hot springs as long as he's okay with hot springs so long as it's not like crazy hot. Like anything above 95 degrees, he's just not a fan of. Otherwise, yeah, whenever we see water, it goes. Guy, you don't be getting in trouble, bro. You know there's coyotes out here. You stick nearby. Something is legit wrong on my end. It was showing me the only viewer. Guy. Guy, come here, buddy. Yeah, that's a rough one, Lucas. Guy. Come here, bud. That's what I wanted to be first for this. Good. Guy. Come here, bud. My dog's howling. Okay. Come here. Oh. I better not need something else for this. Guy. Come here, buddy. Wish y'all could see the stars. Guy, come here. Come here, buddy. Guy. Come on. Come here, bud. Guy. Guy. This way. Come on, buddy. Guy. Come here, bud. I hear coyotes in the background. Give me a minute. Hey, Gaga, come here. Okay. Say, ow! Alright, there's coyotes out right now. I didn't see them, but they're he was alerting to them. Yo, Ethan. How we doing, brother? Oh, guy howl. Right? He's got to make sure that the coyotes know there's a bigger pack around here. And that's me and Guy. Ooh, that angle's not good for this. I do not have marshmallows here. We had a grilled cheese over the fire not too long ago. In case there's another grilled cheese around. That's what he was actually howling at. It wasn't coyotes that were out there. It was It was another dog flexing how great the grilled cheese was, so he had to tell the world that his was better. I thought this was about to come a horror stream. I wasn't going to take you along with it. Once I heard the coyotes, we certainly had to grab some things YouTube does not allow and make sure he's all good. That guy had to speak his truth. Yeah, he's gotta make sure everyone knows what is up. Dang. We found one more stick. I throw this one on here. There's no way that one's gonna give me problems and have it running over top of the end. But it will. It's the last of the firewood. Gotta watch out for those wavy coyotes. You should get a good slingshot. We got something that slings things pretty quick for coyotes. We got something like that. Always kept them a good distance away. Yeah, wolves would be real spooky. Coyotes are one thing. Like, that guy's the desert dog, so my biggest fear is that he thinks he can actually take the coyotes here. And they're certainly much bigger. Much bigger than where he's from. Or where he was a stray. So my biggest concern with that, he thinks he can go in and fight them. Which would not be a wise decision. So just because we heard them and they weren't too far away, I would guess they're probably still 1,000 yards away or something like that, but they were howling. And he's looking out the window like, are you sure you can be fucking out there without me, dude? You know I can take them. How close are you to a water source? If I was real up Schitt's Creek, I'm not too far away. I mean, I might have like a mile walk. I am right on a dry creek bed. But right where that meets up with a bigger water source, I could get some. My back posture is so bad, but it's so worth it for the grilled cheese drawing. And I know exactly what position you're in right now. I almost found a wolf that was starving on the side of the road. One time I was actually picking berries. I like talking about this mystical shit when I'm out here because certain things would not be wise to talk about. One time I was out picking blueberries in Minnesota and I saw the most skinny black bear I've ever seen. And it was the only time I've ever seen a black bear, and I was legitimately like spooked in my boots. Because it was a desperate one. And that is not the type of animal you want to stumble across. The shrimp posture. No, it's probably like this over top of a tablet. Wild campfire encounters. Yeah, campfire encounters. Yeah, black bears aren't spooky at all until you see one that's like real down bad. Then it's like, fuck, I'm picking the berries they're eating right now. That's spooky. I actually have a picture of it too. And even my grandpa, when I sent him the picture, he was like, get the fuck out of those woods with that bear around. Did you ever post a review of a Nemo switchback? I have not. Yeah, that wasn't me, Avon. I've never actually posted a review of a knife. Imagine you ripping out a Balisong and Yogi running away. In that situation, all I had on me was a tomahawk. And that is so far less than ideal when you're dealing with a bear. Team Fortress 2 mentioned. It has to happen at least once. I'm playing with a Bali. God. Angle is very bottom tier as far as seeing the knife as firelight. So we're gonna try to adjust that. Bye, Lucas. Yeah, freaking good night, Lucas. Till next time. Any starving wild animal can be a menace. Luckily, the most dangerous animals are the hogs. On land, at least, yeah. Yeah. I haven't actually... I guess... I've never seen a wild hog. And I haven't stayed in the country where they're at in a long time. But, like... There's a solid chance just because of the last couple nights and hearing the pack of coyotes not far away from here, there's a solid chance I turn on my predator call after I end this live stream. And, see if I can make an impact on the population. There's a bit of science to hunting coyotes, actually. Where if you only kill one coyote from a pack, it actually triggers the females to just breed more. So the only way to really make an impact on the population is to kill like 5 or 6 of them. So it's making sure I'm set up to do that before I start shooting. You know? People don't understand the terror of bear, even small ones, along with moose. Moose, that's something I've had quite a few encounters with over the last couple months. Like when I was in Utah, there's so many moose. So many moose. In fact, the first night I walked up, I stayed out in the middle of the, out in the mountains, where there was no cell signal for like a month in October. And, I had a few encounters with moose. In fact, the first hike I went up into those mountains, a group of hunters told me, they're like, all you have is a 22? There's been an angry moose up in these mountains. Specifically this meadow that you're hanging out in. So I'd be careful. And then, yeah, I was on the phone. I was hanging out in the meadow on the phone with the guy who just bought a van, because, you know, you hike up the mountain to get cell signal so I can talk with family and whatever. And I was talking with him, just looking over the meadow, trying to see if I spot rabbits or see a deer or moose walk through. And one came, I'm just talking all loud with my friend, and then one came in within 25 feet of me, like literally the length of my short bus. Just like right in front of me, just walks right there, looks at me like I was talking the whole time, so they knew I was there the whole time. And that was real spooky. And it was even spookier when I realized that there was calves, like two moose calves walking right behind it. And a mama moose is the last one you fuck with. It's like I had a bull moose walk right through the middle of my camp when Gaga was outside. Like he walked literally between me and Gaga. And I wasn't spooked by him at all because he was a bull moose. He was all alone. But seeing a mama moose from that freaking close, I'd rather see a bear. I would much rather see a bear. Because that was not cool. But, you know, I was on the phone, so I didn't surprise her or nothing. She just walked by me like, you ain't gonna do shit. And I was fine. Moose don't seem that scary, I don't know. And you haven't fucked with the moose then. They don't seem scary when you're from a car, but they are massive mystical beasts. You see one baby moose alone, run, tend to descend to the afterlife. Yeah. More scared of my mother-in-law. Boy, that is spot on with bears. So one of the things, if you see bear cubs, and you say you spook one, and it runs all the way up the tree, that's actually a really good sign. It's when they only run like 6 feet up the tree that you got to be worried, because that means that mama is real close, and yeah, you gotta watch out for them. If they run way up high, then you're totally safe. But if they run like 6 feet up, have your shit cocked and ready. The algorithm has chosen you again. Freaking welcome, please. It is wild how YouTube does that. It'll choose like one channel, even if they only have like 17 viewers right now. It'll just pick one channel and keep pushing that to you. Will he read my negative one? What did Too Cool see that was negative? Let's see. Why don't you just keep on making a lot of noise with the clicking crap? Someone's gonna come up right behind you. Well, Guy, he's on patrol. I put him inside the bus because there's coyotes around. And the fire keeps the mystical shit away. Generally. I have negative money, I can't buy anything. Dang. Puerto Rico, we have big ass snakes, iguanas, and horses. A lot of horses. Do y'all got are they wild horses? You got any stories about diamondbacks? No, not really. I guess my friend, he stepped out of his trailer one time, and there was one like right next to the door. And if he put on a different pair of boots, he'd be in real bad shape. And Dealt with scorpions quite a lot over the last summer. I love going barefoot, but when you're around the scorpions, it sucks that you got to wear shoes constantly at night because they are freaking everywhere and you can't kill them things. Glad to be here, man. Yeah, glad you're here as well. Welcome to the campfire in front of my short bus. Very common to see people riding their horses in the streets. That's nice. Atlanta, it's real weird how that works with the with your veins, because sometimes I'll get like a real deep cut on my hands and it's just like, wow, this one's not a bleeder. And other times I'll get like a tiny cut on my hands and it'll just be gushing. Hell yeah, primal fire. That is what's up. Atlanta, just wait. Well, sometimes they just don't bleed, Dixon. It's a weird one. The worst fucking thing about scorpions is the tiny ones. Yeah. Yeah. Another time, this was a guy staying like 50 feet away from me. He had a scorpion sting his foot. And there's no anti-venom inside that valley. And really nothing you can do. So he basically just slammed water. And most of the time you live through scorpions. It's when you can't get to water or something like that. That's when you're real out of shape. How you doing? We're doing pretty dang good, BM. Pretty dang good. We got a full belly. Sitting around the last of my campfire right now, which is, it was much brighter earlier, but there's like no more wood I can add to this. So we're just kind of SOL until I go inside the bus. Maybe that'll light things up a little bit. It's literally the last log I collected. I could wander out into the woods, but with coyotes out here, and the fact that guy's got to come with me, and he might try to fight them if they get too close. I'm just not gonna do that. Nice, just chilling. Ever tried iguana meat? Oh, my coworker, he actually he's like a real Mexican, and he said that's what they eat those all the time. My first encounter with an iguana, actually, I was walking around Mexico, and I had one fall from me to the fire away, just from a palm tree, just like right there, right in front of me, and it was like a freaking big one. Like it had to be 4 feet long. That's spooky. From what I understand, cornering, Enid might be able to tell me about this, but you do not want to corner an iguana. Alligator isn't too bad, I believe that. Iguanas are vicious with their tails, yeah. Yeah, I haven't had to deal with that, but man, when your first time ever seeing an iguana is literally 3 feet in front of you, and it just falls from the sky, that's spooky. I think it's a butterfly knife. It is a butterfly knife. Did someone ask? You know this knife? The Haze Tech Jesus Devil? Mountain Squirrel is pretty good. I agree with you. I'm a big fan the hardwood forests and squirrel hunting in those. Uh, I feel like that beats mountain squirrel. Just finished a game of Fortnite. Hell yeah, Xavier. What's Katarina? I'm actually very interested in. I want everyone in here to scroll to the next live and update me on what it is. Because some of the lives are absolutely wild. Granted, I might be one of them, but fuck it. Scariest encounters. I've seen some mystical shit that I won't talk about out here in the woods. If I'm ever staying in a city or something, I'm much more open to talk about that stuff. Because those things then take human form and they're much less scary. Shirtless dude was basically underwear yelling while working out. Dude, there's one guy who always pops up on my feed, and he's like, it seems, I can see why people say I'm constantly flipping my knife, because, every time I'm on YouTube, it seems like he's just constantly working out. Bro's making pancakes on the next live. Possibly. Asian kid drowning himself with bottles of water. That guy sounds like Major Pain. Is he like real slick with his lines? Like he's got lines for everything. He's always rhyming in the middle of his workouts, and he never stops to take a breath. Tetra speed running. Yeah, that's him. Yep. Yeah, that guy is always on my feed. Seen that guy. Scrolled 7 lives and saw someone get hit by a chair. Like some guy got slammed in the back with one of those metal foldable chairs. That's wild. That's wild. One of the best lives I've ever stumbled across. He makes me feel shit about my lives. Oh, fuck. Smoke in the eyes. Cause he's a chef in his normal live streams. But I caught one where he was just like addressing haters. And what he did was he would just walk out of the room and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get my uncle," and then he would come back wearing like a hat and a different outfit or like a different T-shirt, and then he would just go the fuck off on on everyone in the stream, whether they said good or bad comments. He was just going off on them, and he was like, "Oh, I'm done here. I'm gonna go get my nephew," and then he just goes, changes his shirt and his hat, and then he's just like a real chill guy. It was a top tier stream, in my opinion. For putting on a character, for the guys that put on characters, like the guy working out, that's certainly a character. Out of all the guys putting on characters, he was certainly my favorite. You were a badass wrestler, huh? I wouldn't say that. I mean, I had the guy ahead of me. He was ranked nationally. and he was like the best of the best. Me personally, I had like a winning record on varsity, but I wasn't that guy. Like, I won conference tournaments, but at the state level, I was not the greatest. That is wild. Her head is off camera always. 3 lives down is girl doing yoga, but she hasn't moved in a while. Damn. Alright, well, the fire has died down enough. I'm gonna spread it a good amount. And then move inside the bus. I wish I had more things to cook in these hot coals, because they are looking freaking perfect for it. But I was wondering why this, you can tell, it's like, however tall my feet are. I don't know what a size 9 shoe and barefoot shoes is, but it's just slightly higher than that. And I thought this was a crazy deep fire pit, and I realized it is because it fills up so freaking quick with how fast this wood burns. Where you? I'm not in Cali. I like Cali, but that's not where I am currently. We are moving inside. Okay. Can you get up? One. Okay, up. Gotta stay there, bro. And we in the bus now. Back to normal bus room. Bitch, turn on. I gotta turn the heater on. Puppy, that is right. For this west of Minnesota, Pennsylvania, dang. That is not far west. Live in Iowa. I like Iowa. I'm a Minnesota boy. I almost asked for Seraph number 420. Nice. Do you live alone? I live with the dog. That guy's a real good friend. Why is he live so late into the night? I don't know. I have been stopping around like 11 midnight lately, but my sleep schedule's a little whack, so tonight I'm fine going a little later. Never been out of Puerto Rico. And your man's is in Florida? You never been there? It'd be a good way to spend your time. What time is it for you? I have no clue. I'm guessing sometime between 1 and 2 in the morning. Gaboon 111. I had the two Krakens I had the first production number 11, and then I had a number 111. And I freaking lost both of them. I thought I was going to get the a number 1 of something by Squid, and have, or a number 1 Kraken of some sort, and have the trinity of them. But I lost them before that ever happened. But hey, if you ever see V1 number 11 Kraken, let me know. Same with Blades Show All Black Spiral Bowie Kraken. That one was actually like, it wasn't stolen from me, it was found, but the owners of the gas station didn't think I knew any Spanish, and your boy knows what cuchillo negro means, and I never told him that the knife was black, so I know who has it, but he wasn't willing to give it up. Okay, guys, hey, you have a freaking great night, Katarina. Spiral Krakens are sick. I don't like them near as much as the normal textured ones. I don't know if it was the speed channel or the Bowie. I know neither of those flip near as well as the normal one. But compared to my V1, it did not flip near as good. Okay, come on. Okay, you hung outside all night long, dude. Hey, I appreciate that, Corey. I really appreciate that. Thanks, you too, Ethan. Yeah, you have a great night. Corey's a freaking legend. I appreciate that very much. Ninja Go. Let's see. Now that I'm standing up, maybe my flips will get a little cooler. If Guy listens to me, I can go off. Guy, come on! I like my sandwich burnt. I mean, I like a nice crunchy sandwich, but burnt is a different thing. Never tried a Spiral Kraken. Yeah, the textures just leave something to be desired. Dang, I hope this knife isn't too dull now after dropping it in dirt all night long. Yeah, Cole, are you going to get the double edge Kraken? Cause I almost bought a Kraken this year, but I did not. After losing 2 of them, my next Kraken has to be the double edge. Not being an ass is girlfriend in your future. One day, when I meet the right lady, I'll certainly call her my girlfriend. Oh gee, that's so metal. The double edge Kraken, it actually flips the best out of all the Krakens, in my opinion. I don't even flip live. Yeah, the double edge Kraken flips the best out of all of them. First time I see the dog. Really? He was hanging out all day earlier. Or unless you just joined on this stream, I guess. He was inside for most of it. I put him inside because the coyotes are going off. Not far from here. Just joined. Ah, that's wonderful. Yeah, he's blessed with a good looks, that's for sure. He's doing circles. Yup. That's guy. He's making sure he's got a good comfy spot on the bed. Oh yeah, that countertop is pretty messy right now. The sandwich be bussin'. Hell yeah, dude. Dog's name is Guy. He's a very good boy and should rule the world. Spitting nothing but facts right there. Phoenix harpoon blade. The poon blades on dollies, they look, they might be some of the best blade shapes. I'm a big fan of the Bowies, and this one is the Japanese style Tanto, where it's still got a belly. Still has a belly with Tanto compound grind. I'm gonna send you a lady worker out there. I do not want a lady worker, bro. I don't need any of that in my life. Yeah. Just messing with you, bro. I mean, I'd appreciate the gesture, but it'd be a no for me. She'd show up and be real disappointed. I don't want nothing. Sleeping past 12 p.m. today. Well, that's freaking good added. That's freaking good for you. Guy is the goat. He is the goat. And he's actually the dog. Man. Ooh, I'm inside now. I can actually flip knives other than that one. That's wild-ended. What's your opinion of furries? I don't understand how they get to that point in their life, but they're doing what makes them happy, so I guess for that, all the power to them. Certainly a little weird, though. But we all are. Okay. Yeah. Man, that's where jimping is real nice on a knife. This furries be fucking guy if they have the chance. Protect guy. Huh. Yeah. In fact, the day before I got guy, he was actually dog-napped by a bunch of meth heads. Those are the ones you gotta watch out for in that department. How old are you? I'm 25 years old. This is what I want to do. This. And then this. Oh. This. Try it with a different knife. I want this to this. Yeah. Basically, I'm with Enid. Like, dual makes you happy, but once you're part of those like the meth-induced furry orgies, that's that's not cool no more. Morse code is dope. Morse code is dope. The anti-furries gonna do our, yeah, I mean, freaking love everyone, but I can see why people think it's weird. You can also see why I'm pretty weird in other aspects, but you know, we're just flipping a knife instead of a short pause, or what's so weird about that? Yeah, and I do have to say, there once was the Will Hirsch hosted a rave. He's a big name in the Balisong community. He hosted a rave after Blade Show one day, and it was basically overrun by furries, which is freaking bonkers. The fact that a community that's predominantly lunch that stabbed right into the floor. A community that's predominantly like Nick Beans who take too many bong rips. The fact that there's now producers that have stands at like anime and furry conventions. That's a wild thing. The fact that that's a big part of the population that the distributors are appealing to. Yeah, and it basically explained it right. Most of them are just like that. But the weird ones, there's weird ones in every community. Like there's certainly some trench coat guys inside the Balisong community. That's an interesting one. How we doing, Sea Globe? How we doing, Sea Globe? I gotta. The fire is entirely coals now, but I gotta keep an eye on it. Hey, appreciate you, Sea Globe. You have a great night as well. Yeah, and it is. We're in the same boat, sister. I would like to give you more wood if I could. I would also like that. I mean, there's more wood, like, not even 50 yards away from me I could go drag back, but with coyotes and Gai's necessity to be on that task, I'm just not going to. You need to be a weirdo to get the extra attention or what? That's... Lucas, honestly, that might be a projection of your own inner states. Like, maybe there's something you do for attention. Obviously, there might be some truth to that, being that it takes one to know one. And I've certainly thought that before. But sometimes people really do just be doing what makes them happy, and it's not necessarily just for external validation, especially with the furry and that sort of thing, because they get a lot of flack for it. The percentage of normal anime fan is higher than the furry one, though. Yeah. I can see where that's coming from. Yeah, have you guys seen some of the the wild names for anime stuff? They, like, truthfully, there probably is some animes I might like, but the wild ones have certainly killed that for me. Things with childs. How we doing, Kevin? What is up, my brother? Tails, though, especially when you can't see where they're freaking hooked up to. That's a wild one. I always love the real political streams. It's always one type of person that's very aggressively on one side. That's wearing like a cat ears or something like that. That's always an interesting one. Sonic Point, that's where we at today. Fuck. Yeah, this stream has certainly taken on an interesting energy, Kevin. That's crazy. Most porn should have never been a thing in it. A lot of arguments for all. Lucas represents the majority of anime viewers. I'd like to hope. That's how I choose to see him, at least. How we doing, James? Miss Jose. How we doing, brother? Welcome. Welcome to my short bus. Welcome to the short bus. What's up, bro? I'm chilling in the short bus. Smelling like campfire. Got a full belly full of grilled cheese. Life is pretty dang good. Looks amazing and chilly. It is amazing. We're not very cold right now, if that's what you mean. If you meant chilly by chill, that is more accurate. 'I live in Hawaii, so I'm sure it's colder than here. Yeah, it's certainly colder than there. I mean, I'm comfy wearing, I got long johns on and a sweatshirt and a beanie. I'm very comfy. 'Ended. You should encourage me to watch Sonic. I haven't seen it since I was real little. It is a sweatshirt. It's a Mexican sweatshirt, so a lot of people call it a poncho incorrectly, but it is just a sweatshirt. We got full sleeves here. One thing, I mean, it's almost might be close to anime. It's not Japanese or nothing, I do not believe. But I did watch Avatar: The Last Airbender recently. That's a cool show. Please watch Sonic, the movies are silly. And with a sweet message. I like silly. Just sold me on that. Sonic 1 is great, Sonic 2 is peak, Sonic 3 is a masterpiece. You got any pics hanging up? Like what? What do you mean? Oh, just like around the bus? I do not, actually. I have space for them, but I've been in it a year, and I have not gotten a Polaroid camera yet. Ponchos are worth. I freaking believe you, Kevin. One day I'll be a poncho guy. You just watched Avatar? No, not for the first time. I rewatched it since I watched it when I was much younger. How was your grilled cheese? Freaking, it was amongst the top grilled cheeses I've ever had in my life. Do you have a job, or is this your job? I don't make an immense amount of money doing this. I do not currently have a job. certainly worked a lot of long days to afford this. I'm going to go make some grilled cheese. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Grilled cheese is where it's at. Where are you? Everyone should grow up watching The Last Airbender. I could agree with that. It's got great messages hidden within it, I think. Pesto pizza and mozzarella for me. A pesto. Freaking pesto with some mozz. You're not doing too bad. Yeah, where's that come from? Yeah. I don't think that matters, in all honesty. Are you a survivalist? Not intensely. I mean, I have some survival skills, and I like practicing them, if that qualifies. But I mean, I live in my short bus, so life isn't really surviving at this point. Anything, this is glamping. Like, I don't even consider even having a fire outside my bus. I don't consider this camping at all. Camping for me is when I set up a hammock or something. Living a good life, that is right. Appreciate you. I think I see the sun coming up. Hey, that's alright, Brent. It's alright, Brent. I get you. I hope whatever realization you had to come to came clearly. Did you even sleep? Since last night, yeah. I've certainly slept. Tonight, I don't know, because I've split it into two different streams now, so I'm not sure how long I've been going tonight. With the 1 hour break in the middle. You should do Balisong seminars. I mean, actually, I don't know if it counts as a seminar, but if I just got a whole bunch of plastic trainers and I could go to psych wards and get people into flipping while in there, I would be very fulfilled doing that, and it is certainly a goal of mine to do that at least once. Do you like Tillamook cheese? Freak yeah. Tillamook is amongst the best of dairy brands. Whether you're talking butter, like I always spend the extra 50 cents and get the Tillamook butter because I like baking, and having Tillamook always makes things worth it. And Tillamook ice cream, oh fuck, now we're talking. Yeah. Yeah. That's a wild one. I don't know if that's something you should be admitting on the internet there. Bro, I'm gonna work there at a factory. That sounds ideal. If you're gonna work in a factory, you might as well choose a dang good one. What did your husband do? Oh, now you're blaming the victim. And it is out here blaming the victim. He worked at Tesla. You're hilarious. Go Godspeed. That's a yo-yo term. What do you... Why does everyone want you to go fast? Why can't you go smooth? Yes, I love water. Can you go very smooth? I will try to go as smooth as possible. Shout out from Michigan. I freaking love Michigan. Shout out from my short bus. I need smoother. Doing Godspeed with my yo-yo. Alright, I'll try to go smoother. Let's see. Nope, nope, nope. I want a cool drop in. I want a cool drop in for that. Why? Why am I struggling? Maybe because it's harder with that one. I'm going to try that again. Open rolls on this one just doesn't work near as well. Godspeed. No, no. Simple, he made it spin. How much do I spend monthly? Between probably like $1,000. $1,000 a month. Good model to start with that's affordable. I would start with the LDY Orion. Man, I just got a glimpse of this blade. After flipping in the dirt out there, it certainly needs to be sharpened. Sad day. Yeah, I would call the cops on yourself. Not a fish is here, boys. Not a fish is here. There you go. There you go. How do you make money? Currently, I do not. Currently, I mean, make a little bit doing the whole YouTube thing. There we go. That's the not a fish I know and love. Wild. Orion is great for beginners. I'll hold you back to get better. Yeah. Yeah. I flipped an Orion a little bit. I've never owned one, but I'm not scared at all of recommending that knife. It's pretty dang okay. If you have a little more money, I'd say buy a used Kraken. How we doing, Aiden? I'm back. Just going to fall asleep in chat though. You're welcome to turn your. I guess some people can't. I guess, but you're welcome to turn the phone off and actually go to sleep. How we doing, car edits? Still one of your favorite? That's freaking fantastic, Cole. Yeah, I think a live blade Orion is like $85. Yeah, this guy is streaming putting me to sleep. Sorry, I'm not putting on some high energy character for entertainment purposes. The dog in the background passed out. He had an eventful day, actually. He's getting his sleep. He's actually snoring right now. You guys might not be able to hear it. I like my cheese drippy. The grilled cheese I made earlier had a hell of a cheese pull. Yeah, what Emmett said. Chilling with my doggy. Do you have a system about where you park for the night? I mean, during city it gets a little more complicated. Especially with the dog. I try to avoid going in cities with the dog. I try to go in national parks or BLM land because They are always free, and you can set up wherever and stay there for a few weeks if you feel. It's better than obnoxious lives with yelling and screaming. I enjoy looking at what other lives are, because there's only a few lives that I really like watching. And I try to bring the type of energy to a live that I would also watch. In that way, I'm attracting more of my type of people rather than putting on some sort of character. When you do van life, how do you get a girlfriend? The road always provides, brother. You certainly meet all sorts of people. Occasionally you'll meet someone and there's a vibe there. $75 likes. The guy gets a new winter jacket. I could one of these days. Ryan Roth, you'd like it, but he's sporting a nice, cool tie-dye bandana I made for him. I actually have a sweatshirt I can throw on him when it's real cold. I like considering how these lives usually show around nighttime. Yeah, I like the nighttime streams. I think for me, that's the way to do it. That way I can do anything I want with my day. And then I basically just eat dinner and hop on a live or something. And usually I eat pretty late, so sometimes it's already real late for me. I did not make a coat for him. I have a little tie-dye bandana made out of the same materials as the curtains that I've never actually had up in my lives. What are your favorite national parks? Zion is pretty hard to beat. Death Valley is way cool. I don't know if Boundary Waters canoe area is a national park, but I really like it there. That actually might be the best, just being a Minnesota boy. The park with your mom in it. That too. Callum going through it right now. Yeah, Callum, how are you doing, man? I haven't done any doubles today. We're gonna do some of that. I'm back out of my leg. Random, you don't like Monopoly? I freaking love Monopoly. I would kill to have well, I wouldn't actually kill, but there's 4 people hanging out or something. Monopoly is a great way to spend the time. Monopoly is hella long. Yeah. Like playing Uno, more trees and more drama. Uno, it's too simple. I like playing a good game of chess. Chess is always fun. Just try to destroy the opponent. And my left hand's finger strength is just lacking for that. We're trying to... We go back to one knife. Like the Stream Legends. It's crazy how the numbers just go up significantly when random shows up. How much would you need for a setup like mine? I have like 10K in it between buying the bus and everything on the inside. It's like 3,500 for the build on the inside, and I think like 6,500 for buying the bus plus taxes. What's your favorite knives? Balisongs. It is between this one and this one. Alright, we're going back to doubles. I want to get a lot better at this. What's your favorite knife? Yeah, either the Jesus Devil or the Benchmade 43. Do you have to have a CDL for the bus? You do not. A CDL is a commercial driver's license. And if you're not driving a bus commercially, you do not need that license. Even the full-size buses, everything 45 feet and under, you do not need a CDL for. This is basically like renting a U-Haul with a 16-foot box on it. Man. Chess are cool, no drama, pure skill. Yeah, I like chess. Chess is the way to go. Chess has drama, it's just subtle. Yeah, chess, it's like you are knowingly, all parties are both trying to destroy their opponent. Brain and Uno and Monopoly are the same. But chess is a lot harder to destroy your opponent. There's always a way to get out of it, or so long as you haven't blundered. Random is wild. Spin the bottle with just me. Crazy. Crazy. Never been, me neither. Yeah, just a mods only game of spin the bottle. I'm sure Isabel would pass on that, but I guess I'll let someone else throw the offer in. Mainly just the boys. Belongs a trainer. I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with that. I know the Kershaw Lucha is it leaves something to be desired. So if I judge all Balisongs from Kershaw off of that, I would assume that that trainer is not good. Truthfully, I don't have a lot of experience with trainers. And when the ones I do have experience with, I don't flip trainers, so I don't have the names of them committed to memory. The closest thing I think I like to a trainer is probably the LDY Frank, like the Live Blade Frank, where it just doesn't have a tip to it. I thought that one was dang cool. They're more an EDC brand. But good flippers are good, better EDCs, so the idea of an EDC Balisong is just a Balisong that doesn't flip well. Because like this knife with the hollow grind, it's a fantastic EDC. What the fuck is up with your chat? Good question. Today is taking on a certainly interesting energy as far as the chat goes. We've ascended many different subjects. From some of the most, we were having some real wild conversations when it was only like 14 people. Can I say the B word bigger? Bastard. Bastards. I've got a lot of good trainers, so if you'll need Rex, let me know. Alright. I'll keep that in mind if someone is asking trainers. Do you have mean skills? I appreciate that. I wish my bust was finished. It will be. I mean, this one isn't even finished. Still gotta do something with that. We'll see when I get to that part. But livable, fully adventure ready it is. It is a real nice to be at this point. But the build process is amongst the most exciting subliminal locks. How we doing, Zerdrush? I am not Indiana John. In fact, he's asleep right now, and I know that because he was inside this live stream earlier. I like Indiana John. I'm flattered you confused me with him. He's a real cool guy. In fact, I might trade my Ford Ranger for a knife with him. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, random. I know no one asked me, but I am going to find out the results of that competition pretty soon, which is pretty freaking cool. See if I made top 50 or something. Gloria was wild, but I didn't match Gloria's energy and did it even more beautifully, so much so that it didn't even... The same shit Gloria was trying to do was not accepted by someone ascended further in the arts of trolling. And it destroyed her tenfold. Who here skis? I don't. If y'all want my infinite wisdom I've learned along the road, if you want to find some pretty girls, go to a ski town in peak season. It's full of gorgeous ladies. It's basically like going to a Trader Joe's, but like way better. Alright, I was doing this thing the other day. No, that was not the right one. I need to throw it from this hand, no, this handle to this one. Greetings, Joe. How we doing, Joe? Welcome, new chatters. Promise we normal. Yeah, it must be interesting for new people to pop in and see, talks about butt hair braiding. Normal, and it is normal. Yeah. She's pretty normal. I'm so normal. Yeah. And it is like when you look up normie in the dictionary, it usually pops up with Enid. There's no way she was telling me on watching Sonic earlier. There's no way that was the thing that a normal person would be able to do successfully. That was obviously someone else. Dang. And his boyfriend is the luckiest. Luckiest. How we doing, Liam? Freaking welcome. Welcome to the short bus. I remember the other day I was trying to do this. See, I still can't do it. I've been so accustomed to just throwing to transfer in that direction that doing it the easy way is like difficult for me. It's a wild observation. Probably something I should have down. And I can't do it the hard way going the other direction. Hail to the bus driver. Hail to the bus driver. Long live the bus driver. Oh, sorry, random. Sorry. Xavier gets that one. Guys. And I don't know who you're referencing. I have a feeling like that's a like a wild statement. Guy said no. Really, Joe? That's wild. What type of storm are they having? Like, what's the most they've ever received in the last 15 years? looking at the grass in Minnesota and everywhere south. So that is wild, Joe. That's just wild. The grass is out right now in Minnesota. Trent Green team. Hey, appreciate that random. Gaga. Only the best of Gaga pictures go on there. Always cook with butter, the chicks will remember. That's just right. Right now we do not have butter. In fact, all we have is some lard. Gaga and a chicken. Yeah. 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 Joe, earlier, real lard works too. Yeah. Earlier I cooked a grilled cheese over the fire, and I think that would seduce any lady. Any lady into loving me. It was amongst the top grilled cheeses I've ever eaten. In all honesty, like top 5 grilled cheeses in my life for sure. And I've had a lot of grilled cheeses. Balisong. What valley is that? We are flipping the Haystack Jesus Devil. We're trying to. We are dropping repeatedly the Haystack Jesus Devil. I'm craving a knife steak too. I miss my wife. Yeah. Ooh, that's something. That's something I should work on. This to this. For some reason, that's easier than just going like doing that throw. I have no clue why. Maybe because I'm rotating it slower. What you doing, guy? What you doing, guy? Freaking, come here. I want to show off your freaking bandana. Look at the bandana on this, bro. Oh, shadows hide it. It's 9:04 p.m. Dang. It's 6 a.m. for me. Good guy. Hey, I appreciate that dollar. YNV, and the first on a live stream. I really appreciate that. You're making my bed all dirty with all this freaking dirt on your butt, dude. Thanks for the support. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate that. Guy is a guy, or guy is a guy. He's about as guy as they get. In fact, he still has his balls intact. And I can't get myself to neuter an adult dog, so he will always have his balls intact. So he's a real man. He's completely the guy. Guy is a guy. That's crazy. Yeah. Being a future English teacher. I could see it, Enid. I feel good. We get dog hair in our food. I promise I will not talk about pregnant Sonic in class. That's terrible. And I agree with Random. I think you're good for it. Okay. Go up. I hate biscuits. Why? You just need to scare them a little. Watching from Alaska. Freaking. That's wonderful. Bro, wash your hands. I was playing in the fire earlier. Between that and the oil and the knife, my hands get pretty dirty today. Hey, appreciate you, Grim. Welcome to the club. When buddy sleep, I'm back up from last night and he's still going. I sleep shortly here probably. But I did take an hour off in the middle of today, and then I streamed for an hour where I wasn't even flipping the knife and it was just grilled cheese. Dang, I probably had 5 hours of flipping. Brandon, when you're sitting by the fire, you aren't doing the most complicated of tricks. I'm trying real hard not to drop it when I'm outside, so like here in the bus, I've only been doing like a real dedicated session for 2 hours now. I can hear Rooster, it's too late for sleep. And it needs coffee now. Coffee and loud music. Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably going to conclude this stream here in a couple minutes. If y'all have any questions, I'm very happy to hear them now. I don't want to leave anyone hanging. But we'll be off in a few minutes. So fire that shit off now if you feel. Bus club versus breakfast club. Why not both? What's in that window behind Guy? That one? That's an AC. There's a fan. There's a fan right there as well. Okay, question time. Would you rather shit out a pineapple or piss out a grape? Dang, ended with the real questions. Fuck. I'd rather kill myself. I really don't want either of those. Pineapple every day. I almost said that, but then I thought about that logistically. The frick, bro. I will never kill myself, but in the situation that I do, it's probably because I'm forced to either shit out a pineapple or pee out a grape. What the fuck? I don't think there's enough lube in the world to do either of those. At least the grape is smooth. But still a grape. I mean, how big of a grape are we talking, I guess? Like, does it have to be full size? Like corn-fed, you know, one of them Walmart grapes? Or can I go find one of the, like a tiny grape, one that's not ripe yet, it's just starting to bud. Full size grape, dang. And good point. Do you get lube during a bad time in the bathroom? Dang. Dang. Pineapple is easier. How big of a pineapple are we talking, too? Pineapples are big. I really don't want either of them. So we're sorting its question out. You're right. GMO, dang, Dixon. Dang. That's not the answer I wanted. Yeah, random. How about you go through both of them and you let us know the details, the pros and cons of both of them. The wind is picking up out there. I have to like really put those coals out. I'm starting to see shit blow. And although there's no fire hazard where I'm at, I do not want burning down a national forest on my record. Oh, how beautiful. I'm at 4%, which means I do actually have to get out in the next couple minutes. When are you free to help me with logistics? Oh no. Alright guys, tune in to Random's live streams. Where he will be doing this live. He will be collecting this data live. For the knowledge of everybody. What a beautiful time to end this live. Oh. Two Blaze, how we doing, Fire? How we doing, Fire? We caught just the end of this live. I will continue this in the server. Oh no. Terrible. Good, hope you had a good night. I hope you had a great night, Fire. Find my guy. Yeah. I'll actually end this stream here with guy. With the guy cam. Here he is. I'll keep the shit. Yeah, everyone have a good night. Appreciate all of you. Guy appreciates all of you. Yeah. Subscribe for daily content. That's right. That's right, Random. Try to do these live streams every night. I'll occasionally take a day off. I'll try to make sure I announce that next time I take a day off. But otherwise, you can find me here every night, filming the flip sessions. One of these days I'm going to do, well, maybe tomorrow I'll do a dedicated practice session where I'm just trying new things and trying to get them down, where I'm going to be breaking my own brain, trying to figure out the hard shit. Yeah, I'm signing off now. Appreciate everyone. Freaking good night to you, Enid, and everyone else. Stay blessed.